Hi, welcome back. I'm Dante,
I'm Chris.
and this is another Puff Piece Reviews video. We're going to be talking about Superman, likes, dislikes, cliches, and all that good stuff.
Stay tuned. All right, welcome back. Overall, first impressions. What'd you think?
Overall, I'd say it's a pretty solid superhero movie. I don't know much about DC or Superman or any of those heroes, but even with that lack of knowledge and the lack of pre-experience, I pretty much I like it. It's a solid movie, solid story, although a bit cheesy, I think.
So they kind of went with like a golden age vibe, like kind of classic Superman. Overall, it felt pretty good. It felt solid. There were solid action scenes, solid. Some of the choreography was okay, but we'll get to that. Mm-hmm. I think David Cornsweet did a decent job. I was wrong though. I thought Lex Luthor was going to be the best part. He was not. Krypto's the best part.
Yeah, I don't know much about Lex Luthor, but I will say he was a pretty solid villain. Did have that grease vibe around him, like you could probably touch him and then your hand comes away filled with hair gel or something.
Yeah.
Even though he had no hair, but you get that feeling.
It is, yeah.
Just a total slime.
Yeah, all right. Pros and cons. What do you like the most about it?
I would say like not necessarily the story. I would like some of the fights, but mostly the special effects and the choreography. There was just one scene I did not like. Like the impact sounded like someone slapping silly putty. Like you take like five whole canisters of silly putty, slap your hand on it, and that's what a punch sounds like in this movie. That's my only pet peeve with
it. The choreography definitely does need work. That probably lessens the impact in a lot of the majority of the fights. Some of them are like cinematical. Not as impactful as you would think. The trailers are kind of what it shows. It's kind of it. Like you don't really get better than that.
Like for some of you that have watched Guardians of the Galaxy, like all three of them, it's kind of like a Guardians of the Galaxy 2 kind of thing.
Yeah, there are some comedic vibes, especially with you have Nathan Fillion.
He's my favorite
Guy Gardner.
Actor.
He's pretty good.
Favorite actor
good.
And my favorite voice actor. I'm biased.
He kind of does have the comedic vibe going on, but he's been in a lot of James Gunn projects, so you kind of expect that from them. But I think the worst part about the entire movie was probably the CGI. There's some CGI that is severely lacking. It's not completely noticeable unless you're looking out for it, but you'll see it.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure some of you guys have seen like memes out there where people are just comparing CGI nowadays to CGI back in like Transformers.
Yeah, or like Pirates of the Caribbean.
I need to go back and rewatch some of those. But more on to the point, like Superman, story-wise, it's got a solid story, but by virtue of it being a superhero movie, I feel like it's just you got so many superhero movies out there that you just can't help but have cliches and obvious foreshadows.
There you got the love thing with Lois and Clark, and Lex Luthor typically hating Superman, which is weird. The movie does have a weird, subtle undertone about like, I don't know, immigration and how he's not from here. And it's weirdly enough in the whole movie, Lex Luthor is the only one that cares about it. It's mentioned in the movie quite a bit, but no one truly cares a whole lot except for Lex Luthor.
There are some politics, but with most things, like there's politics with everything.
Yeah, this one has underlining politics. You'll see it, but aside from that, it's overall not that bad. There's work for improvement, and I think for James Gunn stepping into this, it's a kind of a step towards what we want to see. Is it better than Man of Steel? No.
Even I think Man of Steel is just better. I'm not necessarily familiar with directors, so I have no idea what this guy is saying. But
Zack Snyder, the Snyderverse.
Throughout this series, I imagine I'm going to learn a lot more names.
Yeah. So James Gunn did this one, Guardians of the Galaxy. You know that the Snyderverse, Batman versus Superman.
Mm-hmm. I've seen that one.
There's a Snyderverse cut. That's kind of a lot of black and white stuff. It's significantly longer because he was going to be the original director before the director took over because he had family issues.
Right.
But they ended up doing his own Snyder cut, which is pretty decent. He set up a lot of other movies, and there's a bunch of stuff happened, and that's why James Gunn ended up taking over. But Henry Cavill, he was Superman there. And Ben Affleck was the Batman, and Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman. So now they're redoing it with James Gunn.
Yeah, no,
So-
I will say, like, I am pretty much impressed. I was kind of expecting to rag on this movie quite a bit, considering how movies are nowadays. But honestly, I would say it was worth it. It was worth the ticket. It was worth the night. It was not a waste of time at all. It's definitely a fun movie.
100%.
Not one of the movies you would rewatch though. I don't think.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go to the theaters to rewatch it. I would probably wait till it's streaming to watch it again. Kind of like Deadpool and Wolverine. It's only to me it's only worth watching once.
Yeah.
Like once you watch the second gun, the hype is gone. And I just found Deadpool annoying in that.
Because
movie.
for me, with comedy movies,
that's a different
they're
story.
only fun if you watch a comedy movie like once, and maybe wait like 5 years at least and before you watch it again. Because I don't know. Because like once you forget the jokes, then it becomes funny again. Once you know the jokes, it's not funny.
And then I know he has other projects planned. There is going to be Supergirl, Clayface, Batman Brave and the Bold, Teen Titans 1 coming out. This is possibly a step in the right direction, but with what we saw in that movie, I don't have high hopes for Supergirl movie.
Yeah, no,
Not really.
I'm seeing a lot of patterns there that some other fellas have probably seen out there. So it's just like it's not looking like a good pattern at all.
Yeah, right now, James Gunn has wind in his sails behind this movie. I think it's made over $100 million so far.
It's definitely gotten some good reviews out there. I've seen other channels.
I think the Supergirl movie is going to take the wind out of his sails. I think the movie's going to crash and burn.
I am genuinely hoping that is not the case because I don't necessarily care, I guess, about the movie. I'm interested. I am interested, 100%. But I mean, like, I hope that it succeeds in the sense that if it does, it might be a good thing for movies in general. Because if successful movies like this succeed without throwing any agenda out there, then other movies are going to see that the profits that they're making and they're just going to follow suit. Monkey see, monkey do. It's that whole, even though monkey see, monkey do ruins some of these things because people are getting successful with bad movies, but the corporations just don't care.
Like, I have hopes, but not enough. I don't think that movie is going to do good.
So I'm seeing people all over the internet.
Not even that the actress, it's just the vibe I get from what we saw.
Oh no, I get it. Like, I'm not liking the vibe at all. But overall, what would you say your thoughts on it are?
I enjoyed it. I give it a solid 7.5 puff score. Very enjoyable. It was worth the price I paid, even with the food I got.
Yeah.
You'll have a good time. There's a lot of pros and a lot of cons to it. Make up your own opinion. Everything's subjective. But I enjoyed it. It was good.
I would definitely say I'm much of the same opinion. Solid movie. Okay story. But and even a slightly okay choreography. But overall, it was fun. It was enjoyable. Not a waste of time. And like you said, I see myself rewatching it like just at home.
Yeah, probably on streaming.
And keep in mind, the drinks at the movie theater, the kryptonite drink, it is just this small thing, smaller than this, only $15.
Only $15.
Only $15. I think I heard the holes, I think I heard the audience just kind of laugh at that.
That's very funny. Well, that'll do it for us today. Thank you for watching. If you stayed all the way, thank you.
Much
if you didn't, thank you. Our next video is going to be Fantastic Four, so look forward to that.
And keep an eye out on our shorts. We're doing those regularly as well.
Yeah.
Might even have some questions in there soon.
All right. Stay tuned. Take it easy.
But take it.